welcome to the Red River Valley of North Dakota. A land flowing with milk and honey. You're watching Beet Farmin Mitch. Holy smokes, the end is in sight. From me to the topper, that's all we have left for sugar beets. The stuff across the opening, little dirt spot there, probably end up having to leave some there. My dad's topping our last 12 rows of beets here, and we're gonna be cleaning things up soon. These are a high sugar variety, so typically a little less tons. I mean, the tons are really strong on this field still, but really high sugar percent, and that's what we want. And I mean, that's what we want for our factory, especially a year like this. We don't want to be pumping water through all winter. We want to be pumping sugar out. But I'm not saying you shouldn't grow high ton varieties either. You should probably have a combination of both. Son of a gun. It's been a push. It's gone fast, but we've hung in there, we've stayed safe, things have gone really well. Really proud of our crew this year. We had some great drivers, great operators. Man, it went very smooth, and I can't say how thankful I am for that. If you ever see any sort of, like, you know, good farmer in me, I get it from God, and I get it from my dad, I get it from my uncle, and I get it from my brothers, because they're the ones who've taught me everything I know. And if I make mistakes and I mess up, hey, I'll take the blame for that, absolutely. I've got a lot to learn. I'm 25 and I'm a young farmer still, so I got a lot to learn, but shout out to all of you guys in the Lord, because I wouldn't be who I am without you. So they're the ones who really run the show here and keep us moving, and I got some good family members, and I love you guys, and we work hard, and we're just wrapping up harvest. And well, I shouldn't say that. We still got corn and sunflowers and soybeans, but we're wrapping up beet harvest, and that's kind of the pinnacle. So we're gonna keep letting her up. And of course, shout out to my family's wives too, because you guys keep us fed, keep us rocking, and keep us moving. Well, since we're getting towards the end of harvest, this last day, our shifts kind of got messed up, so we're digging into the dark. I'm not used to this. But holy smokes, folks, here we are. We have finished beet harvest. Possible we harvest a couple more acres. Probably not. Probably, I don't know. But this is it for now. We will see you in the morning. Okay, so we technically did not finish beet harvest the other day. We got a couple acres left. Sugar beet crop was larger than anybody anticipated this year. Given the weather and the knowledge we had this spring, we thought we were all going to be short, and turns out the crops ended up growing, and we ended up getting enough sugar beet tons to fulfill the factory needs to, oh boy. It was coming in hot. Topper scared him away. Anyway, so the factories have enough sugar beets to process for the entire thing. The factories are going to be maximized, and so if we harvested our sugar beets, basically they'd go to the factories, they would be industrial waste, they'd have to dispose to get rid of extras, so everybody's got to leave a small percentage of their crop, which is unfortunate, but hindsight is 20/20. That's the way it is with agriculture. It's just, you're never going to get as much as perfect for that. So measuring out the final part, this field, we can dig 2.1 more acres. Actually only measured out about 1.7, so I'm leaving about 0.4 acres here just to be safe. We don't want to dig too many. I'd rather leave a little bit of buffer and be safe. So my dad's in the topper there, Casey's in the lifter behind him, and my Uncle Ernie's filling up a truck over there. We got a couple loads we're gonna get off this field, and we got her all measured out and flagged, and we'll have to get it officially approved by a crystal agriculturalist, but we're playing it safe. Leaving 4/10 of an acre on this piece should keep us in a safe spot. Otherwise, you gotta pay extra. You don't want to do that. So my dad's got one pass on this side. So he's gonna go up to the end there and come around, and here's his stopping point. And so my older brothers, Casey and Jason, they're kind of the wizards. They figured out how to use a phone app, and we've double, triple checked everything, because we really want to do a thorough job with this and make sure we're on the money. So essentially, this is the finish line. This is the finish line for Sugar Beet Harvest 2023. And so once we get this approved by an agriculturalist, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna put our corn shredder or stock chopper on, flail shredder basically, and chop the tops off, leave the roots in the ground. They say if you leave the taproot in the ground that it kind of decomposes better and it doesn't, you know, just stiffen up and turn into a rock on the surface. So we got my dad running in the topper over here, and his nickname is the Master because he's on top of things, and he's the kind of the topper guy. He's keeps the green off the tops and does a good job. The end is in sight. I like it. And so over there we're ripping out part of a shelter belt. It's pretty much falling apart to nothing. And there comes a time, I like shelter belts, but there comes a time where you gotta get rid of some of them. When it's pretty much all dead junk like that, trees fall down every year and it just becomes more of a nuisance than what it helps. We're gonna cross over. We made it. I did it once already. So this field here has been in my family for a long time. So my ancestors originally came over here from the Czech Republic in it was 1867. And then they were in Spillville, Iowa for 13 years until 1880. And then they came up here, and then this quarter land that I'm on right now, that you and I are on, this is the original homestead that my family started back yonder. So I'm a 6th generation farmer, so me and my brothers were the 6th generation to steward this land. Kind of crazy, coming up on 150 years almost. Alright, we're crossing back. Oh, that's not where I came in. Alright, we're crossing back. Looks like we got our last truck here. We're gonna finish her off. Up close. Boy, you can really see a lot from back here. That is what I call a Beet Farmin finale. The last load of beets is on its way to the piler. My Uncle Ernie is hauling it in, and that's kind of an honorable thing to haul the last load of sugar beets in. But anyway, this is Beet Farmin Mitch. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss a beet, and don't forget to keep it sweet.